Hello everyone! Welcome back to some more Imperator Rome. Playing over here as Getian. We are about to go to war against our neighbors. I believe we can go to war right now, right? I believe we can. Yeah. Declare war. We're going to take Clepia, which I think this is the entire area of Clepia. And okay. Declare war. There we go. Alright, so things that are going to be popping up here. So this little icon with the pillar shows that that is the capital of their nation because it has the little wreath. And then the smaller pillars that are wreathless are the capital of that province. Do they have any forts? They do not have any forts, or else there will be a fort icon here. So we don't even have to worry about that. Although the capitals do serve as forts, kind of like they do in Europa Universalis. So we will have to siege down their capital. So let's get going immediately on that. We're going to move our armies in there. We're going to move and just siege these two down. And I don't want to spread our forces out too thin. So I think we're going to be kind of defensively focused here. And we're just going to put these two armies just in this area and just watch out for any of the enemy troops coming in. I probably should have clicked on them to see how big their army is. 12. Alright, so they currently have 12 cohorts. We can handle that. No problem. In fact, the army that our leader is leading can do that by themselves. Now, the clan chiefs do not incur attrition for us as they are going to be sieging, but unfortunately, whoa, the stuttering. Unfortunately, that our clan chief's army will be incurring attrition, so that will be pulling away from our manpower. You can see here that we are losing 600 men. What is the attrition rate here? 5. Oh boy. Okay, that's not going to do. Detach for siege. There we go. I am not losing that much manpower taking one little province. Let's pull this guy out. I really want our main chief to get into the actual combats. Because the combats, if he wins, they will raise his popularity. So we're just going to kind of sit here, wait for the siege to go down, and then we will worry about fighting them. Let's see. You want to get our grain. This will give us national manpower plus 5. Oh, you know what? Did we lose our grain? Were we trading with them? Maybe we were, I don't remember. But national manpower plus 5%, and we would lose population growth in this province by 0.05. I think that's worth. Manpower is very important. Also, we get some more money, so we will say yes. Alright. So yeah, we're just going to siege this down. Click on the province or the city here. You can see the siege screen. So quickly, what's happening over here? We can hover over this number, and it's going to show us the potential die rolls that we can currently have with our current leader and how everything is kind of situated thus far. So there's going to be a die roll. The die can either roll 1 to 14. So right now for this siege pip, the siege time, we rolled a 7. That 7 is then added to any negatives or positives that are over here. So this is a fortification level 1, so automatically 1 is going to be subtracted from the die roll, so now it's a 6. But over time, we're going to accrue this siege accumulation. So this number is going to be going up every single time that this bar fills up. So now we're at a plus 2. So now overall we are at a plus 1, so that we rolled an 8. Now, the commander, unfortunately leading this, is a really bad commander, so we don't get any bonuses from him. We get a plus 1 per 5 martial ability. So really what we want to do, are any of these tribal chiefs even good at leading? I didn't even check that. This guy is a 6. That's the best we got, huh? No, we got ourselves. We got a 9. Although, if we are in the siege, then we're going to be suffering the attrition. Oh my god, we're still suffering attrition here, actually. Supply limit is 4. Oh my god, what am I doing? We got a 10 right there. Go over there. My goodness. Get the heck out of there. So yeah, so do I want to take the manpower hit? Not necessarily. So we're just going to kind of hang back. We're going to let this crappy commander siege down. And then we're going to go... Okay. So we got a cohort of 6. So again, unfortunately, I cannot see what their tactic is. This thing up here. In fact, I want to change this to probably just skirmishing. And they are coming in. Now, this is telling us that we're probably going to lose with our current numbers inside this province. But what we're going to do here, and what you could do in EU4, is wait for this unit to lock their movement, and then we will send in reinforcements. Because if we send in reinforcements right now, they most likely will stop, because they're not currently locked in. Ooh, also we can get an invention. Hold on. We have enough points for an invention. Technology speed is not that big of an impact, because our technology sucks anyway. Army morale is not bad. Omen power is really good. Strengthening our omens, I find, is pretty neat. Oh, fabricating claim cost minus 10%. That's really good. Commerce income comes from our citizens, of which we don't have that many of. Actually, commerce income also may apply to trade, now that I think about it. We're getting 1.19 from Roxelania. I assume commerce is also trade? Because there's no way that our citizens are giving us that much. I think commerce is also trade. What am I doing? Oh, invention. So, actually that becomes kind of better. If you have a ton of trade routes going, we would have... Don't care about triremes. Let's go for the fabrication claim cost. Claim cost. That's going to save us 20 per claim. And so over the course of the entire game, it's going to save us a bunch of points. Let's grab that right now. I wish I had grabbed that earlier, actually. Also, right now, this is telling us that we currently have a lack of commander. That's because these two down here. We should probably pull these back, actually. So they decided not to move in. That is fine. Ooh, they may be coming. All right, hold on. Let's do this. Let's move. It looks like these are connected there, so we should be able to move. Yeah, okay. So we're going to move this army here. We're going to hold your position. We're going to wait for them to lock and see if they do. And if they do... Oh, they did. Okay, so now we're moving everybody. And so now that switched, because now it's, you know, we have 10,000 people coming. We'll get to that screen here in just a moment. Wood from Getian. We would get Trireme Discipline. I don't care about the ships. 0.48 each month. We would be losing wood? Right? Yeah, wood from Getian. Right, that's down here. We have a +2 surplus to wood, which gives us local tax plus 3%. So again, tax applies to our tribesmen. And more on our slaves, but we don't really have any slaves. So each surplus of tax is giving us, or wood is giving us 3%. One thing of wood gives us 6%. No, one thing of wood gives us... Wait, what does one thing of wood give us? Oh, it just allows us to build triremes. And any bonus wood gives us more to tax. So we would be losing 3% tax in this entire province for 0.48 money. I mean, I could math this out, I guess. Like, we're getting 0.3 tax income from here. I'm not going to do that, though. Let's just say yes. Let's just say it's worth the money that we get from trade. Alright, so we can click on this province. Now we have the battle screen. So they are employing the shock action, which we don't have any counter, I guess, with the skirmishing. Unfortunately, so we don't have any bonus there. Their discipline is the same as ours. You can see the troop numbers. This is the formations currently. And there should be some rolls. There we go. Okay, so we are the... Wait, how are we the attackers? What? Oh, you know what? Because we're sieging, I think. So, since we're sieging, we're considered the attackers. That's why we get the negative for the river crossing penalty that we applied right here, and the -1 because we're in a forest. Also, this person is a better commander, so they have added 3 to the rolls. This is very bad currently. We're really going to need those reinforcements, because our morale is taking a huge hit, because this guy sucks at fighting. Come on. Oh my god, we lost. So, because he lost personally 7.5 popularity, and we got some war exhaustion out of here. He couldn't even hold long enough. But now we got the reinforcements. Now we're in theirs, and now our commander is a higher level than theirs, so it's giving us a +1 to our rolls, but we are the attacker, which is also bad. I wanted to win this through numbers, but our reinforcements are arriving a little bit staggered. But we are winning, luckily. It's getting close. We really need the reinforcements here. There we go. Got more reinforcements, got more morale. Ooh, also want to move you over here. Whew. Okay, so we lost 2,000 troops, 2,400 of our archers. So we will be incurring that penalty there because this is our due to 1. But he got 5.26 popularity, so that's good. That's pretty good. Was it worth it? I don't know if it's necessarily worth it. Where are you going? Oh, also we can't move in there because there's a fort here. So it wouldn't let us move from here to there. We have to take this fort first. So what we're going to do, we want to try and incur as little attrition as possible. So we're going to move our main guy out of there. We'll just have the clan chiefs trying to take that now. They're going to come back. Where are they going? So they're going to run all the way down here. Oh, we got another little baby. And then they will come back and we'll be able to use them again. That was a brutal fight for us. I forgot how crappy our commanders are. It's a big impact. And also, since we're sieging a fortress, I forgot that we incur the penalties for the river crossing because of the river right here and then the forest. That's a huge hit. That was really bad for us. Hopefully, we will be fine. Who's in charge of this? What is your... Oh, you're a 1. Oh, we do have 2 armies here, though. And then we have the 6. So, yeah, so he takes control of the siege. And so he is contributing a +1 because of commander impact. Okay. Whew, we almost just like lost the whole dang thing right there. Even though we outnumber them by so much. Woo. Also, let's merge these two back together. Hopefully we take this pretty quickly. We're at 7%. That's basically a 7% chance of getting it this turn. Now we have a 14% chance of getting it this turn. So we need to roll a 20 or more for them to surrender. And with each one of these, you know, pips that go up, we get another addition to the die, so we have a better chance of getting 20 or plus. Oh, come on. I'm gonna try and see if they will stop. There we go. We do not want another fight here. No. No. Oh, hold on. A matter of centralization. According to our magistrate, Danilo Zanicus, it seems that there will be an influx of people moving to our urban center soon. It seems he has come up with some ideas that could help us in the matter. If we so wish, he will make sure to put into motion some efforts that will increase or decrease the influx of people. We could lose civic power, which honestly civic power is not, I don't think, super important. Getian gains focus centralization effort until 459. So for 5 years, monthly centralization by 0.30. That's great. I feel like that's great. We would lose monthly centralization. The only reason we would want to do that, I think, is if you want to try to go to a migratory tribe, which can pick up and leave. I haven't really messed around with them too much, but I don't want to do that. Or a 0.1 gain. For free, so we won't lose any civic power. I'm fine with losing that civic power, because the thing is, currently what civic power can do, I think there may be some actions, like some events that use civic power, but I've only seen like maybe 1, I think. But besides the technology tab and using civics for this, the only other thing I can really think of is converting population? Is that it? Or assimilating? No? No, it's not even used for that. I don't even know what else civic power is used for. Not much. This is oratory to change policies. That's oratory to change your ideas. You can also, if we go into the government, I didn't even show you this tab yet, show laws. We can change these laws, which have a whole bunch of different kind of impact. Honestly, I haven't delved too deep into this, but each one of these law changes will take 250 oratory points. So, like, oratory goes into everything. Diplomacy, fabrication, wars, changing your laws, changing your governmental policies, changing your ideas. Like, it goes into everything. But civic, it goes into, like, these. And if your research isn't through the roof and it's super slow, we're going to chew through these long before we get another level of tech. So there's going to be nothing that the civic power is going to go into after that. At least not that I found yet. I want to say there's at least one other thing, but I don't even know what that is. So the point of that is that I don't really care about using the civic power right now. It's fine. So they actually did come. Holy shit. They really don't want us to take us to take their capital. Oh, we're going to be fine. I didn't even need to move our troops here. Yeah, we won. Okay. Unfortunately, they're already locked, so they're going to have to... It's fine. Hopefully, we get the place now. Oh, also that other army. Come over here. How's Thrace doing? Thrace is currently being sieged down here, and did you ever join in the war? Oh, they did! Macedon told they did. Wait. That's super... Why can't... Oh, there we go. I clicked on the... Anyway, so there we go. So yeah, they are currently in war. And the purple is showing our trading partners right there. Man, I forgot to watch the video of that confusing end. Shoot. Oh well. Oh well. Let's switch it back so that we can... There we go. So we got 12k sitting there. All of these are mercenaries, by the way, in case you were wondering. These are mercenaries that we can click on and hire. Bribe or execute. That's weird. Usually from here, I thought I could hire them from the screen. Well, there's a whole mercenary tab right here that you can hire from if you want to. But I swear I've just been able to click on them here, and it's pulled up a hire tab. Weird. Anyway. Oh shit, they're coming. Come on, flip. Come on, flip. Ah! Okay, all of our troops are in there. Our main leader is leading, so we have a better score. They rolled a 5. That's really bad for us. Ooh, but we are getting a tactics bonus because they're using bottlenecks. That's going to help a lot, too. Flocking the banner. The honorable people of Roxelania have turned out in droves to see the renowned general Tarbis Zenicus lead his troops on the way to greater glories. A delegation from Cincia have requested the honor of sending a number of their young men to join the army of Tarbis, citing their virtual fanaticism as a great boon during warfare. So this dude. So he would get 5 loyal cohorts. It's very important to see that it's just loyal and not just cohorts, because sometimes there are events where he will raise armies himself, and I believe you can separate those away from him. So you basically kind of get to recruit them for free, I believe. But these would be loyal, so that's going to be even more cohorts, which is going to lower his loyalty even more. If we refuse, then the province itself will have a local loyalty problem until 465. And also he will lower his loyalty by 20. Oh, what is this? This option is available because Tarbis is a friend of our ruler. Oh, we're friends? We are friends. Oh. Have Tarbis talk them around. Oh my god. Yeah, so, by the way, you can have friends and rivals in this. It's a thing I have not focused too much on, but we can click on any person and try and make friends with them, but it costs oratory and omen points, or religious power, and it's not a guarantee. I've tried it a couple times, and both times I failed. And I almost never want to spend oratory points because they're so damn important. But this kind of makes me maybe want to use the oratory points to become friends. Because this option's fantastic. Because we don't want him to gain more loyal cohorts, because it just makes him disloyal. And also, since he's a friend, his loyalty should be higher? Damn. Even being a friend, the friend of the ruler, he still is disloyal. Because that's just how many loyal cohorts he has. Oh, man. We can try and bribe him. We can spend 20 oratory points and he would just gain 20 loyalty, but he would also gain corruption, and then we would gain corruption, and more corruption means they get more money. Well, his loyalty is not a problem right now. We'll get to that later. Anyway, back to the battle. We won. And we got the credit for it, so we are more popular. What is our popularity at? 33. So now, with the 33, let's do a quick check of our citizen population, if we have one around here. There we go. Click on this. Okay, well, only a minus 2% now. Not the worst. Better than a minus 4.8. So, you know, we're getting there. Alright, we're going to pull our troop back out, because we don't want to try and take any more attrition damage. We've taken too much already, honestly. Let the tribal chiefs take the attrition. It doesn't affect us. Come on. There we go. We got the siege. Okay, so we've sieged down the capital. So now there's nothing really stopping us. Oh, they built a fortress. Or maybe that was there and I was just too zoomed in to see the icon. But yeah, so they have another fortress over here that we're going to have to siege down. But until we get there, they're also building something here. I guess I can't see what they are building, but they're building something. Wait, the control... Oh, no. That's right. So fortresses exert control around them. So every province that this touches, it is exerting a control on, so it automatically captures that province. So that's what's happening here. So if we didn't have troops here, it would automatically capture this province and this province from... Well, actually, this is kind of weird. Maybe it wouldn't capture this one because we also have our capital here, so this would be exerting a presence on this. I'm assuming this will not flip. But in any case, this has no other fortress touching it besides the one that we now currently own, so we're automatically capturing that. And I think we should automatically capture this next. I think. In any case, let's move you up. Let's move you up and start taking some more territory here. Yeah, see, now we're starting to take that before our armies are even there. Alright, you want grain from Roxolania, which we have currently +2. I like population growth, but we would get a boost of 0.51. We're making 2.79. Not the worst. We're at least in the positives. I will take it. Okay. So we captured these two for free. We're going to move... Oh, man, the supply limit is 9. Okay, let's do this. We will create a new unit. We will move just 2 over. Select that and move them over there. And then, well, we'll hold off a little bit. 6,000 troops there. Let's just do this slowly. Oh, also you have more than that. How many warbands do you have? Oh, you have 10. Okay, make a new unit again. Create a unit, and we'll throw these guys as... Well, let's throw an archer group. There we go. We'll have you join those as well, and then you are going to come up here in a moment. So let these troops move through. Alright, so they may be looking to go on the attack again, so we kind of need to be careful here. This is a plains, I believe. Yes, this is a plains, so there's no penalty for attacking into here. I wonder if there's a river crossing between these. I mean, there is a river, but it's through the middle of the province. I don't know if there's a river crossing penalty here or not. I guess we can check. What's your... Oh, you're the weak commander, though. You are the better one. So if we send both of them, he should take control of the army. And so... Oh, but they have a 9. Eee. We would have the troop advantage, but the 9 command... Let's... You know what? Let's just take these and then move up. This feels a little weird. Oh, they're moving around us too. A white peace imminent. White peace may be enforced as we have failed to challenge the occupation of the war goal in the following wars. The war goal should be capturing Clepia. Clepia. The entire province of Clepia? So we need to control this entire province as the war goal. Oh my god. Okay, let's get going. Also, you need more troops back, man. They should automatically... Oh, okay. We need to pull them out of this territory and into friendly so they can get their troops back. Alright, you capture that. Ooh, that may not be the best. We may be outnumbered there. We really need this guy to get his retinue back. So they may get this back. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. I'm probably not going to be able to catch them there. Oh, oh, there we go. We got him stopped. Okay. That was scary. Oh, there we go. There's a recruit mercenary. That's what I was talking about. Oh, we don't want to. So we may win this. We have a stronger army, but the terrain is to their benefit. Our army has a higher morale. I'm assuming it's going to be us catching this one. Oh, right, and there's a fort here, so it's going to uncap this. Ay, ay, ay. I wish you weren't such a bad leader. Oh, Omen. Well, you know, since we're in a war, how about a discipline plus 6.10? So that's going to help us out a little bit. Also, I'm feeling like we should maybe raise more armies. This actually is a harder battle than I thought it was going to be. That crushing defeat we had early on was pretty bad. I wonder if we can catch them. But again, I kind of want time for them to get their retinue back. They're afraid of our leader. Let's move you both closer. They're locked in. Alright, so we're definitely going to be fighting this battle here, where we're going to have them outnumbered. They're going to get the initial push because we don't have a leader here. I could assign a commander. Any commander would be better than none. Who is this guy? Corrupt. Effects of commander, enslavement efficiency. So capturing slaves. I don't know if you've seen the pop-up. It may have happened so far, or maybe not. But sometimes when you capture territory, you will see like a little pop-up of a slave come up. And that's us capturing a slave and sending them back home. So I guess we just put you in here for right now. We don't really want him to lead too much because the people could actually... let's select you. Oh, man. Right. You're down here. I need you to leave so you can get your troops back. Gosh darn it. Anyway, so we can hover over this. Oh, there's actually no base chance of you gaining any loyalty. Oh, perfect. Nice. Okay. Oops. Oh yeah, we're gonna crush them. Oh! Yeah, we were even beating their tactics here. And we have the 106% discipline, so that's pretty good. Perfect. Okay. So we won that. You two are getting all of your retinues back still. We need you to go back home. God, I forgot you were still out here. And then I guess it's up to us to keep capturing. They wanna fight this? Okay, so those are retreating. They still got 12,000 troops currently suffering attrition there. They're gonna be marching into here. And they do not care. These people are currently locked. What if I were to... Ooh, you know what? Let's let them keep moving. And then... There we go. Yeah, this is fine. So we're going to have the numbers advantage here. I think they're going to have the terrain advantage, though. Yep. Yeah, they got the terrain advantage. So all you need to do is hold. Oh, but I think our discipline is actually kicking their ass. I think. Yeah, okay, they didn't even need the reinforcements there. Perfect. Okay, let's keep going. You go capture that. How are you looking? You're almost back to full. Let's, you can stay there for a little while. And then you need to build up. You are going to... Oh, gosh darn it. We're going to need to kill them. Yeah, you better go back. We need to siege this down next. And, like, hold the line. Alright, so you are going to... None of these places can support a army of this size. So they're going to suffer attrition, which sucks, but we need them to move up. I think I'm going to have to suffer some attrition as well. Ooh, look, there's someone loyal to our clan chief. But that's fine. Because he can't break loyalty with himself, so it's okay if he gets loyal legions. We're going to hold here until this army gets up. And now let's... I think actually I need to go here first. Yeah. And then I think we're going to attack the fortress. We want a force nearby to reinforce if needed. Arbitrary demands. Our arbitrator has sent us a demand for more funding to do his job properly. This guy, huh? The appeal for more gold seems a bit arbitrary, but we have noticed certain issues when it comes to that office lately. Though it seems a bit outrageous, not sending him money would probably end up causing issues down the line. So we would lose 89 gold, and our freemen would be 5% happier, and converting people to our religion would be cheaper. And we'd also gain 25 civic power. Honestly, I don't care about any of those positives right now. We don't have to convert anybody. Or our arbitrator becomes a little bit less loyal. Freeman's happiness goes down 10%. That could cause problems. So it's 89 gold with 25 civic power. And I guess the happiness. Yeah, I think it is. Okay. That's fine. Ooh. Speaking of, now we get an intervention. Omen power? So if we hit Omen power right now, it is applied to our current Omen. So if we can see here, we have 6.10. Let's just grab the thingamabobber. There we go. Now 6.40. So luckily that is applied to your current Omen, so you don't have to wait for the next one to get the buff. Let's send them down here to capture that. Now, they may be running all the way through this uncolonized area to try and come into the top here, maybe. We need more time for this army to get back up to full. Honestly, you kind of need to get to full, too. I want to risk moving you back. What is this? Military access from Tribalia. That's the people down here? Sure, I'm fine with that. Anything we can do with our oratory points here? So we have 379. That is quite a lot. Am I looking for any allies? Unfortunately, the only allies near us would be Thrace and Macedon, because they are also regional powers. I think we're going to mostly be on our own because we broke off our relations with them, and also they're currently losing a war. They are a major power, so they would need 80 reason. Oh, man. Oh, they would get too many relations, so that's a minus 30. We're at war, so that's a minus 30. Different religion and opinion. I don't think there's any way we're going to get an alliance with them currently. Even if we weren't at war. The whole too many relations thing, that's going to be hard to beat. So we're not going to be able to get an ally there. Rome is kind of really far away. Scythia is a local power. I think all these are local powers. Armenia, that's also kind of far away though. Pontus. Maybe we'll just use our diplomatic powers to have, like, subjects instead of looking for allies. Alright. Yep, they're going around. That is okay. We're going to be focusing on this. We're not going to push any further north. We're going to try and mirror their movements down here. Yeah, you better get away. We can get a foreign military tradition. Okay, cool. So, we can also hit this button, which is pretty cool. Show stats. This shows our current stat bonuses for every single unit in the game. Currently, also shows our discipline bonus too, which is pretty cool in the morale of armies. We have a 5% defense buff to our light infantry. They have 25% less morale damage taken, and their attrition weight is 50% less. I'm assuming because they're light infantry. And we have a bonus to triremes. That's about it. Okay. So yeah, this is a handy little stat to see everything that's currently applied to all of your units. Anyway, traditions. We've got, I think I'm going to go down the middle, but let's show I'll show you all of them. So cohort starting experience. I don't think I really care about that. Experience decay, maybe a bigger thing, I guess. Trireme cost, do not really care. Light cav offense could be neat. Enables raid ports ability. Don't know what that does yet, because I haven't gotten that far down. Light infantry offense plus 15%. Archer's discipline 10%. Mastery of the mountains is kind of interesting. So we get a buff in the mountains for our archers, heavy and light infantry. So that's kind of neat. And then combined arms, light infantry discipline plus another 10%. Down the middle is going to be the heavy infantry, which hopefully we will be able to get soon. Honestly, like I don't even think I can build heavy infantry quite yet. Can I? No, because we need access to iron, and currently we have no iron anywhere in our territory. But hopefully we can trade into it. What if we can't though, right? Anyway, so we got heavy infantry morale plus 10%, light cav defense 15, siege ability I think is going to be pretty huge. Military colonies, don't really know what that does yet. Trireme defense, don't necessarily care. Fort defense, don't really care too much. Heavy infantry maintenance cost is going to be cheaper, and then their discipline goes up by 10%. I would like to focus on heavy infantry, but I mean, like, we haven't even seen iron as a possibility. So what we can do then, I guess, is look at the trade goods. Is there iron anywhere around? Currently we have woad selected for some reason. How do we have woad selected? Oh, there we go. So we have iron way up here. I don't even think this land is colonized. Let's go to province. No, let's go to political. Yeah, so it's not even colonized. Now to colonize, well, we'll get to it later. Right now we can't do that right now. This is basically what it comes down to. So what other iron is there? So that's in Thrace and Macedon. We're not going to be able to get to that. But the iron over here? I mean, these are just a bunch of small countries. And they have iron over here. Now, they probably have some kind of crazy, like, defense packs going on, but they're also in war right now. So iron may not be, like, if no one's going to trade with us, it may not be hard to get. We can probably roll through all these small countries. It may take a little bit of time. And also it's going to take a lot of time to get through these traditions. Yeah, let's go. Oh, right, also the left tree. Light cav discipline plus 10%. We got armies for hire, so this is going to be if you want to go and focus on mercenaries. Morale of armies is nice. We got more trireme offensive over there. Cavalry skirmish tactic. Don't know how good it is, but it is something that you can unlock. Heavy cavalry discipline plus 10% is pretty neat. Light infantry morale. We have heavy cav morale and light cav morale, and then more mercenary maintenance. So this is definitely if you want to go down the mercenary tree and cav tree. Let's hit Sarasa. I don't think iron's going to be hard to get. There's not many major powers we're going to have to try and go through here. So let's do that instead. Alright, so again, our oratory powers. Right. So what do we want to do with our oratory powers? We can spend it on claiming or making claims, but we can do that at any time. So like, that's not something we need to do necessarily right now. We can use it to change laws. If you go to show laws, unfortunately... Right, so all of our clan chiefs takes a hit to change laws. So even if we want to, we have to be willing to lose 20 loyalty per clan chief. And that's a big ask. That's a very big ask. Well, we can try and raise our opinion, or have people's opinion raised. Can we force people to become our vassal? Here we go. Improve. I think we can. Here's the alliance stuff. We're looking for... Okay. To make the Dacian Lord power a feudatory, their opinion of you must be at least 100, while it's currently only 20. Could we get it up to 100? So this will raise it by 50, so that'll be at a 70. We're going to get some aggressive expansion here pretty soon, so it's going to impact their opinion of us a little bit, but that will bleed off in time. The gift will be at 25. And then we could give them military access, and that would raise it up by 10. Wait. No. This will raise it up by... Yeah, by plus 10. So we can actually do that. And I'm assuming they would be forced to... Oh, wait. No. That wouldn't even be enough, would it? Because they're actually a negative 160. Okay. No, that would be pretty difficult. We probably have to conquer them and force them into our feudatory state. Well, who do I want to be friends with then? Like, who's big enough to really care about? I guess we wait to see who actually wins this war. It looks like they are, and if they do, we're probably going to want to raise our relationship with them because they currently don't want to like us so much. Maybe I want to improve right now anyway. Because Thrace has 23 cohorts. Macedon has 46. They have 70. They're the biggest player in this one. I don't know. I don't know. Let's wait it out. Let's wait it out. We won't spend our oratory points on anything right now. Let's just focus on the war. Sorry, I got a little distracted. I just see a bunch of points up here and I'm like, oh, I want to spend you. But we have things we can spend it on. We can always spend it on fabricating new claims, so that's fine. Ooh, hello. Yeah, you want to move there, buddy? You want to move there? I don't mind taking attrition from our clan chiefs within our own territory because they would just get that back. And yeah, actually, this is a perfect time to show you. Currently, the only army that we are where are you? Actually, no, you are suffering attrition, so we should have attrition values here. Oh yeah, we are. We're losing 90 men there. I was trying to show off that we're not losing a ton, because again, their attrition doesn't really matter, but whatever. So let's wait for them to lock. They did. Wow. Okay, let's go. They maybe not were able to... Oh, can they move through there faster than we can? The Dacian regional power of Tribali has canceled their military access with us. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, they were actually fast enough to... Siege is done. You know what we're going to do? We're going to have them go on independent operations over here. And then they are going to hunt them down, most likely, by themselves. So we don't have to worry about it. Starving Pops in Tamasadava. So over here, because they're taking the food. That's fine. That will change. Alright, so we won that siege. So now we're automatically claiming that. So now we can push up our troops. We're automatically taking this one as well. But we got to go through here anyway. So we'll move with the clan chief first, because he'll take the attrition. So now, the troops that we actually own, that aren't a clan retinue, we are not suffering attrition, so we should not be... Yep, see? No manpower lost to attrition. So it's such a huge deal to, like, let your clan chiefs take the brunt of the war. Because their manpower loss does not matter. At all. Yeah, so I think they're automatically hunting this troop down now. So we're going to let them eat the attrition of capturing. Oh god, they still have so many troops over here. Alright, you're gonna come back. Let the other army chase them down. We need you over here. Shame of a governor! In the midst of a fallow season, Paporus, one of our most esteemed governors, held a vast and lavish party in his summer palace at Zargadava. Even his most loyal subordinates were shocked by his display for contempt for the plight of the common man and have written directly to us demanding that some manner of justice is served. So the governor would lose 200 gold, 10 loyalty, and the city of Zargadava gains a free granary. Do we care about your loyalty? Let's see. His loyalty is currently changing in the negatives because he has lapsed his personality trait here. That's unfortunate. You're a terrible person. Look at this. Look at all these negatives. That's actually pretty good, though, if you're a commander. But you have a crappy martial score. You're terrible. Yeah, give us the free granary and take away your money. How much money do you have? 504 wealth? You're more wealthy than the entire... Give me that money! Give me that damn money! Jesus. Okay, so he was the province leader. Okay, so you're this guy? Oh, only a 2 finesse. I mean, he only had a 2 finesse, though, too. What is this? If you're a governor, local citizen output, not a huge deal for us, honestly. Commerce income plus 5%, not bad. But also, I don't think that's going to give us that much money for this province. If governor, local freeman happiness plus 5%. But it's 0 finesse. I don't like any of these options. But at least this person's going to be loyal. I'm assuming his loyalty is going to drop if we replace him with this guy. And also he may become a scorned family, which will then lower their loyalty. Oh, it's a starving city. Look at that unrest. I'm going to do this anyway and see what happens. I've never actually replaced the governor before. We get any pop-ups for that? No? Yeah, screw that guy then. Okay. So we're going to want to try and crush them here. We'll lead with our main leader. He has the best military score. You're going to come up as well. Looks like we're going to catch them here. Oh, you're moving into there. Stay there then. We should win this. Was that down here? Yeah! Alright, cool. So they automatically hunted them down. Fantastic. I like those automated actions. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to crush it. Yeah. Very good. So our leader gains even more popularity. Fantastic. You died. Now we're suffering attrition. That's not fantastic. So let's get you back up here. We'll put you here. We're going to have you go on independent operations. Hopefully you will hunt them down. And then you're still on independent operations, so you should start moving north, I think. And what is this? Grain from Getian. We have one more left. Just one more. So we would be trading in that growth for a little bit of money. I mean, we still have a 0.1 growth because we would have still one grain left. But I think growth is really important. I'm not going to let go of the last grain, I don't think. This may be a bad choice. But I'm going to just ignore that. I don't think we can see where they are retreating to, but assuming they are retreating into friendly territory, which is only there and there. Alright, let's move you up here. We'll move you up here. Yep, and they are automatically hunting them down. They have no morale right now, so they're going to crumble pretty quickly. Oh yeah, they're dead like within seconds. And then there they go. So much like in EU4, if you hit an army that has low enough morale and you kill them quick enough, then you will, it looks like you stack wipe them, which is great for us. Also, you know what? We have so much money. Let's build another granary right now. Again, I don't know if I should be focusing as heavy on trying to increase our population as I am. I'm not claiming to be a master of this game that just came out. Not even out yet, technically, at the time of this recording, but I feel like getting more pops is very important because your pops do stuff. Ooh, we're suffering attrition here, friends. They probably don't have enough troops to be a main problem. Like, our manpower is already super low, and it's very long time for it to recover. Don't go that way, go this way. There we go. We captured everything. We now have 100% war score. Let's end this war. So we're going to sue for peace. They managed to win one battle. We won a whole hell of a lot more than that. We took 19,000 losses worth of archers, 20,000 light infantry. Luckily, most of that was in the clan retinues, so that didn't... Well, but a lot of that was actually our manpower too, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. Sue for peace. So, we are going to want them to cede their province, both of their provinces here. We're going to get 10 aggressive expansion, which aggressive expansion is pretty bad because it also causes internal turmoil with your own population as well in some cases. 10 is kind of a lot. We can either do that, or we can have them become our subject. It would give us a lot less aggressive expansion. They would become our tributary, but I kind of want to take this. But on the same side, since aggressive expansion is such a big hit, and I already know I want to expand westward to try and get the iron in these mountains, we're probably going to be expanding pretty quickly, and we have a ton of points, so we can just kind of roll right into another war. The only thing that would stop us would be our war exhaustion, which is 2.4, kind of a lot. We would need that to bleed off first. Decisions, friends. Decisions. I think tributaries just give us money. They don't actually fight in our wars, though. That's going to be the feudatories. see, what kind of resources do they have here? Leather, wood, livestock. They got horses. Wait, no, I think that's not theirs. Furs, more wood. They have salt. They have fish. They have base metals. Base metals? You know what? Let's just take it. Let's just take it. Take all their money. Okay. All right. What are we gonna do with their families that we captured? We can kill them all, and our tribal chief will gain some popularity, which is good. We can banish those of class and put the rest to the sword, which would make us lose some aggressive expansion, which honestly is very important, and I may just do that one. Imprison their leaders, let the rest disappear, so we would lose popularity. But with imprisoning, that means we would have the option of, well, either killing the family members, we can have them do like a gladiatorial game against each other, which I know sounds fun. And I think we can either adopt them into our territory if we're actually looking for more characters to fill our positions, which I'm currently not. And then we can also pass judgment on all the important families. So we can go one by one and like kill them, imprison them, take them, so on and so forth. But I'm going to just do banish those of class and put the rest of the sword, because like this is really bad. So this is a negative impact here. So wrong culture happiness. So anybody that does not belong to our culture is going to be very upset. Anybody that does not belong to our culture group is even going to be more upset. Aggressive expansion impact, I guess that's actually fine. And then loyalty of subject states takes a hit as well. That doesn't really matter. We don't have any loyal subject states right now, but that will get worse. And also a lot of people are going to hate us diplomatically because we are aggressive expansionists. So we're going to hit that. I'm going to do that because I already know that I want to take over all this over here. So let's see what the political situation is over here. They are currently in a war against those and those. Okay. They have an alliance with that small nation. All right, so with their neighbors. So these three are a clump. Kind of. But these guys are... Oh, that's a truce. But, okay, so what's kind of interesting is that they are an alliance. So these are an alliance. So if I attack... Okay, so if I attack these people, their allies, both of them are probably going to jump in. But if I attack this person... I'm assuming it works the same way as it does like in EU4. Then the only ally that they have to call in is going to be this one. So we don't have to fight two people at once. And then if I attack you... that's an alliance, right? Yeah. We'd have to attack 3 nations again. So I think what the thing is that we do here is attack this one. So we only have to attack these 2 and take them out really quickly. And then we just keep kind of steamrolling through. Until we can get to that iron. Because we want to get the resource that we can recruit the heavy infantry. Lack of governor for our new provinces here. So I think we should have 2 provinces in this country. Yep. The province of Clepia and then the province over here of Olbia. Oh, look at the little deer. Local tribesman output plus 10%? That's really good. For, the, tribes and stuff. Local population growth, and then salt gives local fort defense plus 10%. I don't care about local fort defense that much. Piracy. There's a 0% chance of piracy near this port. Right, we do have a port here. I don't think I'm going to do much with shipping stuff right now. But we do have a port, so there could be piracy, but we don't have to worry about that right now. And then over here, we've got a surplus of livestock, so the population is growing faster. Cohort recruit speed, I don't care about. But this does give us more resources that other people may come to us to try and trade for, so this could be more money that we can get. And then more wood, so our local taxes is increased. Okay, well, what kind of person do we have for a governor? This is the piece of crap. So I don't care about... Oh, that's what we can do with our oratory points. Hold on. We can go into decisions and spend 100 oratory points so that both men and women can serve in office. Embrace social equality. There we go. And now, if we click on the governor, boom! Shakalaka, friends. 10 finesse from Ikana Ramoxia. She is the wife of our head researcher. She's a member of the Ramoxili family, 33 years old. Her loyalty is 75. Let's click on her screen here. She is friends with the piece of shit. That's our researcher. Her loyalty is not going to change. In fact, if we give her the governorship, I wonder if it would raise. -1 to... Man, she even has a -1 to finesse and a 10? Because she's ambitious and wise. And she is content in life, so there's no ambition that she currently wants. Yeah. Yes. And I think she will become the governess of both of these provinces automatically. And I don't know why. You need to have a governor assigned to the province of Clepia before you could change his policy. Okay. So yeah, like look at this. We would have had a shitty governor in here if we did not embrace social equality. What else do we have here though? Local governor, local citizen output plus 10%. Ooh. I mean, she's also at 10 too. And her loyalty is going up because she has a founder trait. Whatever that is. Effective governor, local slave output plus 10%. We don't care about slaves, but the citizen output is interesting. How many... let's hold on. Let's go into our nation overview. Clepia has only 5 citizens. Olbia, which I think she will automatically become the governess of, only has 1. So it's not a huge impact now, but it could be at some point. So it's kind of a toss-up between these two. At least she does have a trait. Does she have any ambition? Oh, well, I already... I meant to right-click on that screen so I can see if she had any ambition or not. Let's see if she does. No, she is content in life, so that's fine. There we go. Look at that. 10 in finesse. I think that means the people will love her more if you have a higher finesse. Let's check. Or maybe not. Maybe it has absolutely nothing to do with happiness. Then what does the finesse impact? I thought it was happiness. Oh no, this is a bad policy. Local unrest plus 2. We do get a whole bunch of trade, but the population growth though. Hold on. But we do have a population surplus here of 0.7. This is a negative impact of 0.05. So it kind of negates the initial impact of the sheep. So it's kind of neutral. But at the same time, we're going to get a whole bunch more tax, which tax comes from tribesmen and the slaves. And again, we have mostly tribesmen in this province. Yeah, 19 and 10. So, with the unrest there, so what we can do to help combat unrest doesn't work exactly like it does in EU4, where you would just like park an army in an unrest place and the unrest would go down. What you have to do is assign an army to the governess, and it's pretty easy to do. So where is... Here we go. So unfortunately, some of these are loyal, so we won't be able to move them. But let's do create a new unit, and let's just take like let's take 3, maybe enough. Select them. And we're currently in the province of the governor that we want them to be assigned to. So as long as we're in a province that they control, we can then click on this button, assign to region, and it's going to lower the unrest of the region. So we click on this, and there we go. So they are assigned to the governess, and they are her personal troops. But, you know, I'm not going to say this. So far, I have not seen like a governess troop be loyal to them. I've always been able to take these away from them, but maybe I just have been lucky so far. I honestly don't know if they will ever become loyal to the governor / governess or not. So far in my test games, they have not. But in any case, so now they are assigned to her. So now the unrest is going to be combated by her local troops right there. So you can't just have an army park there. Those don't count. Like, none of these armies count towards unrest. They have to be assigned to her. Also, this is not enough to lower the unrest right now. We would have to assign more. Okay. I'm okay with this, I think. Also, if you want to see how big of an impact that's actually doing, if we click on the province map mode, you can see here, quick and easy, what province is currently dropping in loyalty and what cities are contributing to that loyalty decrease. So all the cities here are basically going down. We're also losing in Zargadava. Roxlana is fine. We're losing over here currently. That's probably just because of our war exhaustion, though. So as our war exhaustion bleeds off, these should be fine. But these we may have to at least temporarily assign more troops to or try and change our policy, which may raise our tyranny. I'm just going to give her more troops right now and really hope that they do not automatically like become loyal to her. So let's pull some more troops out here. So create a new unit. We're going to pull the rest, select, and assign to governess. It does show a loyal stat here, which is why I'm like, maybe they could become loyal. I just haven't seen it happen yet. Anyway, let's move the rest of the troops over here because this is where they're going to be needed. Now, I believe we still pay for those troops. I wonder if they do become loyal. Oh, also, we're suffering attrition here. Let's split these up. Now, as long as they are assigned to her, they won't be allowed to leave the province. This will allow the unit to be free again and is no longer the property of her. but I think they can't leave the province. Yeah, so if we go out of the province to the X, but as long we can move them around the province all we want, but we can't get them outside of it. Scorned families. Okay, so the Moscozi family is considered scorned. A family will be scorned unless the total income of its members received from jobs and offices is at least 2% of our national income. We probably got this because now, since the ladies can serve, they can now, I think, be applied to the whole scorned thing, so I guess that's maybe the negative. So the Moscozi family, these are all of our families. The Moscozi, yeah, because it's just all ladies here, so they are being scorned because they do not currently own, or they're not getting paid 2%, at least 2% of our monthly income here, and they don't hold a position in power, I don't think. Yeah, so they don't have any position in power. So what will happen is that their loyalty will eventually drop. Now, I don't think they have much of an impact because they don't have much prestige. I'm not 100% sure on this particular mechanic, but I believe if they have, like, no prestige, then their loyalty, as long as they don't hold, like, an army or some kind of job of power, I don't think that really matters that their loyalty goes down. Now, if there's a few families scorned and some of them have prosperity, and especially if they have an army and they are all scorned and their loyalty is all dropping because of this, that's probably a problem. But just so that it doesn't become a problem, what we can easily do to rectify this, because we currently have no open jobs to give them, what we can do is just recruit a simple unit if we want to. If we view it as a big enough issue, I don't know if I do, but I'm just going to do this just to show you. So we're just like recruit like a light infantry here, and then we're going to assign her as a general, and that should hopefully get rid of this because then they will have a job. And who are you? Oh, let's move you over there. Move you over here. Move you over here. There we go. And now we can be like, who was it again? The Moscozi family. So we're looking for Moscozi. There we go, Moscozi. So she has enslavement efficiency if she is a leader. She's only a 2. Like, we're basically giving her like a throwaway job. This is the person, right? Yeah. Will that go away? Yeah, there we go. So now she has a job. She's now receiving a wage as well. Let's see. What is her wealth? Where does we see that at? So she's receiving 0.21 a month. So it's kind of expensive because we're paying for the troop and we're also paying for her, but she's not going to be scorned. So that's kind of something that you could do. I don't know if it was worth it in this case, but I just wanted to show you that's something that you could do to just give them a job. Just give them a throwaway unit and they will be happy. Again, I don't know if that was really worthwhile. Anyway, we can get another invention now. Army morale recovery, diplomatic reputation, national commerce income may not be bad. May not be bad. Commerce is 5.28. Yeah, let's get a boost to our commerce income. We have so much trade. Again, I believe that's trade as well, because we don't have that many citizens, so it can't be from our citizens, even though they do generate commerce income, but we just don't have any. Ah, another baby. Bright baby. So right now what we're doing is we are waiting for our war exhaustion to bleed off, because war exhaustion is going to contribute to the national unrest and ruler popularity gain will go down. We don't want that. An alliance offer from Tribalia. Oh, they just got, look at you playing in the big boy. Hold on now, buddy. Hold on. Don't get close to my iron. Where's the... Okay, the iron is above them. We need to get there before they do. I'm okay with this idea. That gives us a friend. Who are you friends with? They are guaranteeing Mosia, our neighbors to the south. They are granting military access. They are exporting, importing. They have a CB on these people. So if anything, they may be going further west, which could eventually cut us off. But for right now, I'm okay with having a friend. You've got a friend in me. There we go. We are now allies. Hopefully I don't break this one off. Okay. That's good. That's good news for us. Great news. Also, let's take a look at your unrest. There we go. So their unrest, local governor's troops, minus 4.83. So now we are combating the negatives to the bleed them dry and the war exhaustion. So now if we click on the province map mode, they should be having a up arrow. Ha-ha! So even though we're bleeding them dry, we assign troops to quell down rebellion, and now the province is gaining loyalty. Both of them are. I don't like this one because it lowers the production value of everybody. Can we get rid of that? Let's click on this province. I don't know the quickest way to see everybody's happiness here. Let's see. Their happiness average is 64% in the city. Okay. So plus 25% from local autonomy. They only have a huge problem below... Yeah, I guess if we took away autonomy, they would be pretty bad. But the freemen are going to be happy. Which means most of the people will be happy. Well, we actually have 6 citizens here. That's a lot of citizens. Like, let's look at our national overview here. We have 24 citizens, 6 of which are in this one city. Oh man. Okay, we may want to build a marketplace here. So marketplace increases local tax and commerce income by 5%. Also gives us local civilization level, which is represented over here. We have a maximum of 21%. Well, okay. So this is all the buffs that we're getting from our current civilization value. So just see all those numbers, and they are going to go up, which is a great thing, except for our tribesmen. That's the thing. The closer we get to civilization, the more our tribesmen are going to hate us, but currently they are totally fine. And we're getting a bunch of buffs here with supply limit, population growth. Barbarian growth is going down, so barbarians is the thing that can happen in this game. It probably will. They're just like spawn random armies that come around and like devastate your countryside, and you really need to kill them, and they're very annoying. But this is raising up to 21.32 because I think that is the current civilization value of our entire country. So let's maybe raise that up. Let's put a marketplace here. And we may even want to try and promote the tribesmen by clicking on this button, and then we can click oratory points to promote them to freemen, and then we would have to promote them again to citizens. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. Oratory points is so important. Oh, wait. You're still low? The province of Zargadava. Wait a minute. Okay. So you're unhappy even with autonomy? Really? They all look happy, though. That's weird. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it will be fine. Trade hub developing. The little-known city of Novodunum, the place that holds like all of our research, has been gathering quite a reputation as a hub of free trade. People from all origins are beginning to flock here in order to sell their wares in our land. Whilst this is clearly of benefit to us, we should consider how to best maximize our advantage. 2 tribesmen will appear. Okay, a Getian tribesman appears, so a person specifically of our culture, I guess. Slaves, or for 20 years, local population growth plus 25%. For just that one city, though. I don't know if that's going to be better than just getting 2 tribesmen. What is your current growth rate? That's not something I've actually really looked at. I think this is their growth rate right here. But they're currently not growing at all. You know what? I honestly don't know. I'm going to take the 2 people that are definitely of our culture. I don't know if that's the better choice. I feel like that's just the quick gains choice. Oh man, they are definitely losing this. Holy crap. Hey, buddy! Hey! How's it going? Howdy ho, friend and neighbor. Ooh, so we have a lot of religious power right now. So what we could do, we still have some amount of time left on this current one, so we can spend a lot of this power and sacrifice a pig, and that will raise our stability by another +1. Who doesn't want to sacrifice a pig to the gods, right? Boom! I do! So now we have a stability +2. 10% tax, research points, ruler popularity gain, loyalty of subjects if we had any. Fantastic. Fantastic. And again, we're just kind of waiting for the war exhaustion to bleed off before we just accuse some more by conquering these 2 people. Are they in a war? They're in a war now, though. Oh my god, it'd be the easiest thing ever. Wait, you're not in a war. They are. Wait, what? So you're currently fighting 2 people. Your only ally is them. I wonder if they would even join, because they're currently in a war. Like, I wonder if we just zip through here and take this super quick. Our war exhaustion be damned, I say. Give me that claim. Wait, they only have 3 pop? They have 3 people? That's all they have? What? Are you serious? Oh, no, no, no. They have more. Okay. Oh, it only showed 3 because the only province we touch is this one. And they only control 1 city within this province because this province goes way up in there. That's why it showed 3. So now we have to wait for 4th of November. And then I think we're going to ride out. We're going to want to try and kill them immediately. If we can. So let's stack up our army there. I don't know if I want to dismiss you, but I kind of want to. Because I want these troops to follow our main leader. Disbanding, though, would cost us money. Let's just... Here. We'll leave you 1. Oh, that's going to be a lot of attrition. There we go. That says their ally will join. Also, we could call in Tribalia. All right, yeah. I mean, we don't really need to, but why not, right? Let us fight together. As friends. As besties. Yeah, I think they joined. Oh, you poor bastards. Alright, let's go to the diplomacy map mode. So, yeah, they definitely joined. Oh, man. You should have declined. I mean, I was going to kill you anyway, but... Now you're definitely dead. Did we catch them? We caught them. They had no... Oh, you know what? So what they had probably, because they have no morale here, they went into their economy screen and dropped their army maintenance. Which, surprise, surprise, could be a bad idea if someone declares a war on you and if they have a giant army next to you. Speaking of, I am going to come over here and destroy this fortress because the fortress, kind of like an EU4, is taking away money from us. We could just take the garrison down, but I'm just going to destroy it. I don't want to pay for it. It's pretty expensive early in the game, and I do not want it, I say. So we just did a stack wipe of their entire army. Alright. Well, there's a lot of fortresses here that we're going to have to kind of chew through. But luckily, it is our clan chiefs that are going to be getting the attrition, so that's something that we don't care about. Our only concern are the people down here. And they're going to stay out of the war for this one, as our clan chiefs do their thing. Now, unfortunately, this fortress is going to prevent us from moving into here. But we could go around. You know what, let's just be safe. So we have 1,000 troops coming over here. I'm going to have you merge up, and I'm going to say, hey, buddy, how about you defend our borders? And you're going to pull back. Maybe I just disband you. Can I even disband you? I think I can. You're just moving right now, which is why I can't. Yeah, because we're also paying a wage for this guy. Like, we really don't need him. He doesn't even have anybody in his family. Aw. Oh, buddy. You know what? No, you're going to stay, buddy. You're going to stay. So our army is automatically going over here to try and kill them, which is fantastic. I love that AI stuff. You know what? Let's see what happens if we put you on independent operations. What are you going to do? You're going to move around. Okay. We caught them over here. We should win that. There we go. Starving pops. That's going to be fine, I think. These troops should not move because they belong to the governess. And our allies should be down here. They're not currently moving, but that's okay. We don't need them to. This should be a pretty easy war for us. The tribal chief has gained information. Hold on. Interesting. -1 finesse and -1 charisma. Okay. Probably not great, but I think that will fade away in time. Which I think is based off of our apothecary. I think this affects how quickly they recover from those things. I think. I may be wrong. Also, my god, you are a terrible apothecary. Hold on. I should have checked all this after we incorporated both men and women into these. So, because like there's really not amazing. Like these are fine, but this is terrible. Oh, look at that. Ekana Remaxila. Wait, was she going to be our governess? Yeah, right, because she has a 10 finesse. Yeah. You would become the apothecary. Much better. Our magistrate affects our national tax. You are going to be replaced by Ekana Gudilana. Although this may go to scorned families, because these people are losing their jobs. But still, it's for the good for the cause. You're fine. Bodyguard. 40 years old. That's kind of old. Let's go for the 25-year-old. Oriza Zanika, because we won't have to worry about change for a while. Also, you have an 80 loyalty. Hell yeah. Thank you, Zanika. War Chief. This guy, though, he's actually a tribal chief. So, I don't know if that's going to negatively impact his loyalty. And also, is this our friend? No, who is our friend? Were you our friend? You are our friend. Yeah. Okay, so you're cool. You have so much money. I'm not going to change this because I don't know if that's going to impact his loyalty or not. And I don't want to really risk that. Elder. Tribal happiness. I mean, that's kind of fine, but also you kind of are not the greatest. You know what? Let's go to our technology. Let's see. So you have a 10 in martial, so that's fine. You have a 10 in civics, so that's fine. 10 in oratory, and you have a 9 in religious. I think that's going to be... I mean, honestly, we would want 10s. Yeah. Sanziana Piaipora. You're a member of the Zenicus family. We do have... I think that's the Zenichis? I don't know, but I think I'm going to replace you. Now, let's see if we get any scorned families here from all these changes. That's starving. That's different. Those are scorned in another way. I think we're okay. Awesome. So yeah, I guess the negative of incorporating everybody into workable jobs is you could maybe get more scorned families like we did. But I think the positive, I mean, I've already shown, like, way outweighs the negatives. We were able to get so many better people in better positions than their predecessors. Whoa! The Battle of Tanis. Oh, that's the first time I've seen that. No. So I think that just popped because we were walking through, kind of like an EU4 when you would walk across uncivilized lands and like the local tribesmen would come up and kill you. No, we're done with that. Nope, you're not doing your own thing anymore. I don't want you to die out there. Jesus. I don't want to suffer from attrition. Who else can we throw in there? We can throw you in here. So we're currently not making any progress on this fortress because it is a level 2. So I think we need 10 people in here to make any kind of progress. I think it's 5 per level. 5,000 people per level. We could order an assault. Would be costly in manpower, but it may force a quick outcome of the siege. And their manpower we don't really care about. But it would cost us 20 military points, and we do care about military points. Because, friends, where is it? Military, like... The next one costs 1,200. That's a lot. I'm not going to spend it on this siege. Ooh, they are coming in. It says we're going to lose this. It's because you're a bad leader, aren't you? Gosh darn it. Dang it! I think we're going to get there in time. You know what we could do? Force march, maybe? That's not gonna be enough, is it? I think they're gonna get caught. Well, we gotta hope that we're gonna win. We're not gonna win. Because we're sieging over here, so we take the negatives for the terrain. Ah! Dang it. Alright, get back. So our allies actually came in to give us the troop count that we needed to raise it up. So right now we're just going to wait for the siege to be done. Oh my god, we woke them up and now they're... Oh god. Okay. I didn't realize they were following us. Yeah, barbarians. Gosh darn it. Well, we get to see the barbarians come in and attack. I'm glad we woke them up. They caused enough damage to decrease our civilization value by 10. So now the civilization value is down to 1. Ah. Okay. Let's get technology speed plus 5%. Dang it, we need to stop them. This one army should be able to. You know, we should maybe move this guy up in just in case. That was unfortunate. Come on, get it. There we go. Alright, we're gonna get them. Okay, we're fine. Oh, but they're still... Oh, they're still alive. We didn't stack wipe them. Ah! That's okay. I think we can have them hunt them down. You're gonna come back over here and support what's going on over there. Also, we may not need these people over here anymore. No, we do. We definitely do. We need these troops over here. You're gonna walk back up towards the front. Gather your troops back. Fantastic. So that siege is over. Let's go siege this, I guess. And they are now attacking us. And we have barbarians. Alright, you come back over here then. We may actually win this because they have no morale. Let's actually stay on the defensive though. I believe in you. Rume Moscosa. Your throwaway job is now protecting our cities. Red-handed. Several nights ago, was discovered helping himself to a sizable quantity of gold from the National Treasury. Have him flogged. We gain 10 popularity. He will lose 20 health, and we lose 50 gold. Or chide him publicly. We lose 10 popularity. He gains loyalty. We still lose the gold. He's currently, you know, serving in a war right now. So lowering his health doesn't seem like a fantastic thing to do. But I also don't want to lose popularity. But I think the popularity is probably worth it over the loyalty in the long run. I think. Yeah, you held the line. That throwaway job actually did something. Also, our allies over here helping out. Great. You, for right now, the time being, are going to go and be assigned to defend borders. They are coming back. We're going to be here to stop them. We're going to say you're on defend borders as well. We won. There we go. The barbarians are dead. Barbarians defeated. So we defeated the band. We get 1.95 gold. And we captured somebody and sent them to the city of Kamidava. So now we have an extra slave in Kamidava. Alright, so they should... Yeah, okay. So they should be able to hunt these down. That's going to be okay. I'm going to send you up here. I'm going to siege down that city. Again, sorry for all the stuttering, but that's just something we have to deal with. Omen. Okay. We have some choices here. Again, all of these are pretty good. I'm not going to go for the discipline this time. We could go for the aggressive expansion change, and I think I may do that. It's not a huge impact, but every little bit counts, and I want to do a lot of wars, at least until we get that iron so we can start recruiting heavy troops. But really, like, everything here is great. National unrest is currently great right now because we're suffering national unrest for the war exhaustion. Population growth, fantastic. More money, well, the research one for us maybe not super great. Manpower is great. But I think this is going to be the most impactful right now. We really want to keep this number as low as possible. And I know for a fact we're going to be doing more wars. I want that iron. That Jeremy Irons. His voice is amazing. Let's just siege this out. Also, I think this video's been going on for a long time. I have apparently lost track of time, friends. So I'm going to end this one here, mid-war, and we will finish this war later. So we got our new friends of the Trebalias. We're going to get our iron. That's going to be our main goal from it right now. I don't know what our goal is after that. Main goal, get that iron, make friends with them because they're kicking Wait, are they? Hold on. Are they not in a war anymore? They're in a different war now. Oh, they made peace. And you're in a war against people in southern Greece. Wow, you actually survived. Oh, but did they own this before? I don't know. I don't know if they gained that through the war or not. In any case, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you all next time. Bye.